Alright, let's see. We're gonna start a new game. Oh, we're back 6 years. The hatch opens. Right out of the light floods my eyes. Where am I? Eyes narrow. Barely make the summer's twilight skies. I don't want to leave. To disappear. But someone grabbed my arm and dragged me out.
うお、もう帰ってきたお。まだ1分も経ってないのに。
Muscular guy. I don't have the energy to respond to my own nickname. To the ground and wipe my arms around myself. Major ran to me and looked down, her face worried. But her kindness felt like nothing but dance. I can't spell. Don't talk to me. Just leave me alone.
ちょ、おかりん血まみれじゃん。どうしたん？
父さん、タオルと水、あと服も今すぐ手に入れてきて。
どういうことか説明プリーズ。
いいから早く。
わかったお。
Daru ran to the door that led back inside the building.
おかりん、大丈夫？しっかりして、死なないで。大丈夫。怪我してるわけじゃないよ。
Stop it. Just get away from me. Leave me alone. I can't save her. In fact, I killed her myself. Right here, 3 weeks ago. I killed her. I'm a murderer.
無駄だったんだ。何をやっても無駄だ。
It didn't work no matter what. It's going to work. I don't know if this is my character, but
全部決まってしまっていることなんだよ。同じだ。マイルの時と同じなんだ。どれだけもがいたって結果は同じになる。
no matter how many times I tried, it will all come back to the same result. Progress doesn't matter. Whenever you time travel or time leave, you can't go back and change the results of the past. I thought I understood that pure truth. But now, I was focused to realize it again, and in the worst possible way.
無駄だよ。無駄なんだ。何もかも無駄なんだよ。
I think that's my character. I don't know.
俺はやっぱり
I don't die.
クリスを助けられないんだ。分かってた。分かってたんだ。こうなるって予想してたんだ。もう疲れた。ずっと休んでないんだ。だからもういいよ。
オカリン、一体何が。
俺が殺した。
Okay, that is my guy.
殺してしまった。バカみたいだ。全部俺のせいだ。
マキセ・クリスをさ、刺し殺しちゃったんだ。殺した？嘘、そんな。でも安心して、まだもう一回分タイムトラベルはできる。
ほっといてくれ。俺のことなんか何度やったって結果は同じだ。
何言ってんの？諦めるつもり？オカリンおじさんの肩には何十億っていう人の命がかかってるんだよ。たった一回の失敗が何だって言うんだ。
クリスはどうやったって助けられない。世界線の収束には逆らえない。
That's the reality of this world. Which I learned that a long time ago.
こうなったらビンタしてでも気合い入れ直して。ダメだよ、無理強いするのは良くないよ。こんなボロボロになってるオカリン見てられないもん。でもさ、このままじゃ未来を変えられない。どうして未来のことをオカリン一人に押し付けるの？そんなの重すぎるよ。オカリンおじさんには世界の観測者としての能力があるからだよ。オカリンが望んだわけじゃないのに。それにもう一度やったってまたオカリンが傷つくだけだって思うな。未来のことを人一人で変えようなんてきっと無理なんだよ。だからそのためのシュタインズゲートで。
The name of the show thing is in her dialogue.
気持ちはわかるよ。でもさ、私も未来をかけてここまで来てるんだよね。どっちにしろ2036年には戻れないんだ。そう簡単に諦めるつもりはないから。オカリンおじさん、一つだけ忠告しとく。このタイムマシンに残されてる燃料は有限なの。さっきは往復2回分しか残ってないって言ったけど、実はまだそれなりに余裕はある。それでも移動できる時間はおよそ344日分。片道のタイムトラベルだとしても今から1年と経たないうちに7月28日には届かなくなる。覚えといて。その日になったらさ、私はたとえ一人でも飛ぶよ。
Someone was saying something to me, but I couldn't understand the words. Oh yeah, because it's Japanese, buddy. I can't help you there. I don't want to listen to anything. I just want to sleep. Just let this all end. Just let me go.
おかりおかりねえおかりもう頑張らなくてもいいからね泣いてもいいんだよおかりマユシーはそばにいるからねおかり
I don't know if whatever her name is, Maji's words were the reason why, but the tears started to flow. I decided to forget everything. Ever since that day, I stopped going to the future gear lab. And I apparently died because it went black. Absolute zero. The UPX, the new symbol of Akabara, was located right in front of the station. In the hall on the 4th floor, has been going on all morning for the ATF Akabara Tectoforma Convention. Universities and labs from both inside and outside the country would work together to put on special semesters and scenarios at intervals. My school, Tokyo, why does everything have to be so hard? University was participating at parts of the industrial. Students were required to attend these seminars and submit reports to their instructors. Otherwise, they wouldn't get credit for their recent classes. In addition, I was supposed to help one of the lecturers, Associate Professor Ezuhaki. I had just gotten a list from the receptionist desk at the Shin lobby. I was waiting to check off the names of the students who were coming to the lecture. There was still some time before the seminar started, so the lobby was mostly empty. None of the students on the list were here yet. I was bored, but I couldn't do anything but wait. The old me never could have imagined doing anything like this, but in Presenting, Azu was part of my new goal in life. Victor Corona University. Yes, that was my new goal. The teacher did a lot of joint research projects, but then knew a lot of people there. The best first step to getting there my brain could come up with was being his assistant. Also, the convention was holding another seminar by Victor Chroma University after the first held this summer. Of course, that interested me too. Summer? And someone just got choked by a microphone, it looks like. An imagine of her as she was then flashed through my mind. I was trying to get to Victor Chroma so that I could learn about the work that Kanjumi Meikazu has been doing. I want to try to do it myself. Of course, I wasn't a genius like her. I knew that there was no way I'd ever be able to do exactly what she did. But if I could do even 10% of it, honestly, I'm amazed that I've recovered so well. I thought that to myself and chuckled, but as the voice called to me from across the lobby,
ちょっとそこの方
question mark lady. I looked up and saw a young girl approach from the elevator hall. She was short and pretty, I think. Everything about her was boutique, I think. I could kind of make out a few of the curves that doesn't appear under puberty. So at least she wasn't an elementary student or school, but maybe middle school? For someone with such a cute face, she clearly doesn't care about her appearance. Her hair wasn't styled and it pounced all down her back. Even I could tell her clothes weren't very fashionable.
ごめんなさいスタッフルームってどこかしら
It's over there.
ここは ATF のセミナー会場だけど
Clearly, not a place where a middle school girl belongs. She's probably just coming to the wrong place.
そんなの分かっているわなんで同じ話を繰り返せば気が済むの
いや今初めて行ったんだけど
私にとってはあなたで4回目よこの場所に来てからね
Get mad. Interrupted. She pulled a card out of her jacket. It was one of the IDs given out to the invited guest. Her name and the name of her workplace was written on the front.
Huh?
Oh my god, that's... huh? Victor Chroma University, USA. Yeah. Brain science instructor. Intruder. Bleh.
ビクトル・コンドリア大学脳科学研究所
I looked at the card and at her, then back at the card. Then I looked at her again. 8 times later, I finally figured out the connection. I finally realized.
あそういうことか
If she's in America, how is she so fluent in Japanese?
そのカードどこに落ちてたんだ拾ってくれたん
その話も4回目よ
She signed and showed me another card. This one, a photo ID from Victor Chroma University.
え
It was the same ID I seen Karusha holding before on another world line. The photo on the card, yeah, that was definitely her.
ヒヤジョウマホっていう
I
の
got it. What happened?
私の名前ヒヤジョウマホ漢字でもローマ字でも誰も読めた試しがないから先に言っとくわ
ビクトル・コンドリア大学の中学生
I like how the protagonist has his own dialogue, but not when he's thinking in his mind.
寝ぼけるなら夜にして大学に中学生がいるわけないでしょ
それもそうだなじゃあ飛び級か
Unlike in Japan, it wasn't uncommon for Americans to skip grades. Cashew has made it to the university at age 17. I almost said 11. But still, a girl this young working in a university lab?
一つ確認していいかしら
Oh.
あ
Oh.
あ
あなた今少なからず衝撃を受けてるわよね。こんな小さい子が信じられないかしら。それともこの年齢ですごいの方。
あ
ここをよく見なさい。
Look. The girl. Oh, there we go. Pointed a part of the ID with her lighter finger. She was born in 1989, and it is 2010. So,
21歳。
つまり立派な成人女性よ。中学生じゃないのよ。もちろん小学生でも幼稚園児でも。
and then she pushed up her chest. There wasn't much to see, but I could imagine her saying, "Take a look, bigger when I'm not wearing clothes. They're huge."
何かしらその顔は。
あ、いや、悪かったわ。謝る。
I couldn't believe that she was older than me. What the heck? If Moo was here, he'd be dancing around screaming, "Legal lube for the win."
まあいいわ。世界中どこへ行っても同じ目に遭ってるから。
うん、そうだろうな。
何か言った？
あ、いや、別に。
Still a brain science. That's where Kuru enters. So that, which means this person might know a lot about her. I held back the impulse to start bragging her with questions. I looked at the parcel with the semester schedule. Victor Chromo Lectures was the last one of the day and was clearly intended to be the biggest. Was this Mahal girl going to give a lecture? Just like her had done in the summer convention. No, wait, that's wrong. That never happened. Kamara never gave any lecture over the summer. That happened in the Alpha line. In the World line I have it now, before the summer convention is already.
君が今日登壇を？
いいえ、私は助手として来たの。あと通訳も兼ねてね。
I looked at the parcel again and saw that the lecturer was a man named Alex Ledesco. Yeah, that's the name. Alex, a professor at Victor University and the chief researcher of the brain sciences.
テーマは人工知能革命か。面白そうだ。
時間があったらぜひ聞いてみてほしいわね。
そうするよ。あ、スタッフルームだったよな。
I lured Mahal over to the elevator hall and showed her where the staff room was.
ありがとう。
I had no reason to hang around her any further. I said goodbye and was just about to turn around. Just then, the elevator opened and a woman didn't exit or something. The instant I saw her face, every hair on my body stood up and Mocha Kau? That was all I could do to keep myself from screaming. Calm down. This is the beta world line. Like, who is alive? Who's not going to kill her? Our eyes meet. The eyes on the other side of her glasses were as dead as ever, and it was impossible to tell what she was thinking. I frantically advised my glaze before she realized something was wrong. She tilted her head for a second, but quickly lost interest in me and turned towards Meho.
ああ、雑誌社の方でしたよね。お約束通り取材を。
Even in this world, Line still only speaks in faint whispers, and apparently close enough I can hear.
レスキネン教授はまだなんです。少しお待たせしてしまいますけど。はい。
Okay.
それまで私でよければシステムの概要でもお願いします。
The two of them disappeared into the staff room. When I watched them leave, I took a deep breath. I tried to calm down, but it wasn't working.
桐生萌か。もしかしてまたお前なのか。
It was a terrible feeling, like a cold finger tapping the wounds in my heart. That night, when the terrorist threat shut down all the trains in Agrabah, yeah, it's gonna be a lie now. That awful night when I just knew something was going to happen.
ここでもまたお前が。
Or was I just imagining things? Was she just a magazine reporter now instead of a router? Router? No, even if it was a router, we had nothing to do with Sen anymore. Seren wouldn't be watching us. I took another deep breath, grabbing some of the accident meds in my pocket and swallowed them down with some mineral water I borrowed ahead of time. It wouldn't take 15 minutes for them to kick in, though 15 minutes were always pretty rough. I laughed at myself a little and sat down on one of the desk chairs, reception chairs. Oh, glasses, what has happened? The table was filled with pamphlets and other things for the attendees. My eyes wandered to one of the pamphlets. I want to know what the glasses meant. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at all this stuff. Tips, what do we got? Hey, I got an achievement for, I don't know. Rounders. I could read all that, but we'll figure that out in what you call it, in time, because he'll probably go, oh. These are mangas who appear to be no older than an elementary schooler, but in fact, over the legal age of 20. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Brain science. People who work on brains. Refers to a number of possible worlds. It's gonna be like Fringe. Oh my goodness, look at all this stuff. Okay. blog. Oh, okay, that's cool. Play voices. Quick say that so I remember. Which button? Now which button? That. There. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes it a lot easier than if I do it that way. That theory and the genealogy of psychoneuroscience, let's say that. The pamphlet was the professor in the seminar. Nebra theory? Yeah, let's say that. The paper he's announcing in Russia. Okay, now we got America and Japan doing stuff about Russia now. The paper held the key to create a real-time machine. Artie. On that day, July 28th, that person had stolen the paper from her, his own daughter, and left with it. I knew that. Only Nebrach and I knew that. I flipped through the pamphlet. It was a brief introduction to the many forms of science that fake scientific discoveries that had engaged since the start of the 20th century. On its own, it did make for interesting reading. And at the end of the pamphlet, Nebrach theory was introduced as nothing more than another entry in that long list of fakes. So, Dr. Nebrach, time machine theory has been completely ignored by the academic world. Can't say words. All the glory, fame, and power he wanted so badly that he was willing to get rid of his own daughter. He didn't get any of it. And I've heard rumors that after the announcement, he's been in imprisonment in a Russian lab. So to make it even funnier, he thought he was getting VIP treatment. For a short time, there was essays and interviews in blog journals, even though it was obvious it had all gone to his head. That iconic thing was that Nebrach's theory was completely correct and completely relevant. Relativity there. The Russian government was worried about the leak, and the SVR was doing everything it could to keep it under wraps. But under the surface, there was a full-scale information war beginning over the paper. The time traveler from 2036, John Titter, see, why are these names English? Had told me so much it was to be true. Was World War III really going to happen? There was no point in thinking about it. Just a little more before the drugs kick in. I closed my eyes. But it took me 15 minutes to read that whole thing too. Oh, I'm awake. Several hours later, something just popped up. Hey, 2000. There's an American message board. American message board claiming to be a time trailer from the years. And you go like to go back to 1970 for parts or something. Yeah, I knew it would be some of the KGB because that's all Russian there. Why can't it just go 1, 2, 3? Several hours later, the convention was going on well. After Professor Summer, most of the students from my university went home, but I killed some time and came back. I wanted to hear the Victor Kroma lecture. I I head to the hall with plenty of time to spare and saw Mahol coming from the staff room. She was with a very tall foreigner. Was that Alex? He looks like some American dude. It didn't seem like an American name, but maybe he was an immigrant like Kester. Or at least descend from one. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but the looks on their faces were so serious that I couldn't help but listen. Since then, since they were both speaking English, I couldn't barely make out any of it, but I could tell from their voices that it wasn't a present chat. I can't even speak the words that are in English. How can I even understand them speaking in English? Oh, wait. Did I just hear the word Miss Mikuzu? Mikuzu? Who's that? I hate the fact that I can't speak English. Well, I'm there too because I can't read English. If I knew that was going to happen, I would have gone to an English school. I need to go to a Japanese school. The two of them walked into the waiting room for lectures. It was located right next to the UPX theater. I put together the few fragments I was able to understand. Fire at the house. Miss so-and-so is alright. Robbery? The police called off the investigation. Why was the FBI there? It doesn't make any sense. The FBI, Federal Business Investigation Bureau. Yeah, I was close. American Police Organization. Justice and 30,000 people working around. It doesn't make sense. I think that's what they were saying. Kuzu's house? Do they mean where she lived in America? Her mother should still live in America. Is that where the fire was? And then words like robbery and the investigation from was called off. I really want to know more. I stood up. Just added words to my own thing. I stood there and wondered until it was time for the lecture to begin. With nothing else to do, I went inside the theater. This angle is horrible. I could tell earlier by looking at the size of the crowds going inside, but it was a very high energy crowd. The atmosphere was clearly different from that guy's seminar, which was mostly students there for credit. Oh, there goes a beach ball. Woo! The place was nearly full with a crowd of scientists and people who wanted to learn about cutting-edge technology. Victor Kruma research was published in a state of paper in Science Research and had gotten a lot of media attention. Maybe that was why. Were there any open seats? I found a single open seat at the edge, but when I looked at who was sitting next to it, I moaned, ugh. Oh my god. It's her. You again. Cool. Mo was there. She was speaking to no one, just typing instantly on her phone. At once named her shining fingers because of her incredible typing skills, and she was as fast as ever. Who was she talking to? I don't even want to imagine. I quickly turned away and looked for another seat. doctor's research of Broad. I'm almost excited inside I sat down. Woo, yeah! Make it sound like there's 100 people. There was a huge wave of applause. But when they saw the tiny little girl come up next to him, the applause faded into confusion, mumbles. Miho must have expected this. Her experiment didn't change. I know that wasn't the word, but I'm saying it didn't change in the slightest as she stood next to the professor. In fact, when she took a microscope from the professor and looked around the megaphone, that's what it is, around the theater, she looked like she belonged there.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god, it's in English. First Dr. Lestick began to speak in English. And then nobody understand what he said because he was speaking English. When he made eye contact with Miho, she began to interpret.
Thank you for attending.
皆さん、本日は私のセミナーに集まってくださって感謝します。
And that was different from what he said.
ビクトル・コントリア大学脳科学研究所のアレクシス・レスキネンです。専門は脳信号処理システムおよび人工知能理論になります。そして私は助手の比谷城真帆です。同じく脳科学研究所で教授の指導に沿って研究をしています。よろしく。
Audience started mumbling again. That was the same way I responded when I met her. Well, that'll happen then. Yeah.
では早速ですが、私たちの最先端研究の一端をご紹介します。
I like how if you hear the English guy, it's the Japanese guy trying to sound like English.
テーマは人工知能革命としましたが、これからデモンストレーションするシステムはおそらく皆さんの想像を超えたものではないかと思っています。
Dr. Lestick stood in front of the laptop that had been placed in the podium. There we go, I got it. And started to type.
このパソコンですが、研究所のスーパーコンピューターの一つと接続されています。ああ、まだプロジェクターには映さないで。
Apparently the supercomputer in America. One of the staffers was about to display the laptop screen on the front projector. Some kind of important program must have been booting up because Miho stopped them.
すみません、まだ開発途中なんです。非常に美的センスのないプログラムが画面いっぱいにあふれ返っています。こんなチープなプログラムを見られるのは恥ずかしい。裸を見られるよりもね。この中にエンジニアの方がいるなら理解していただけますよね。
Some of the audience got the professor's joke and laughed.
起動するまでの間、このシステム全体の概略を説明しましょう。
There was another project. There was another projector in the center of the stage. A diagram appeared on the screen. And at the top of the diagram was a Japanese translator of the general audience. Yes, that is definitely I can read. Analyze of neuropulsing related to memories stored in the temporal lobe. And you shut up over there. I knew that title well. In fact, I was sure I could never forget it. It was the title of the essay written by a 17-year-old genius and published in Science. She had completely analyzed the nerve impulse pattern that gave humans memory and used that to digitalize the memory themselves into data. And she had used that to invert the time lap machine right in front of my eyes. Though none of that had actually happened anymore.
We've actually been featured in a
サイ
few
エンス
journals
誌に
recently,
掲載されたので
so some of you
ご
may
存知の
already
方
be
もいるでしょ
familiar
う。
with the project.
And he gets to read what I just said, probably.
It was proposed by a very talented
これ
Japanese
は
member of our team.
私たちのチームにいた天才的な日本人研究者によって提唱され完成されたものです。
Human memories are stored in
人間の
several
記憶は
copies,
大
particularly
脳
in
皮
the
質
temporal lobe.
とりわけ側頭葉に記録されます。いわゆる
Okay,
フ
science
ラッシュメモリみたいなもの。
This gang.
Part of the temporal lobe
そのメモリに記憶を書き込んだり読み出したりするのが側頭葉にある海馬傍回という部位になります。
Dr. Lisek pointed to the diagram of the brain and hippocampus on the screen.
The brain works by transmitting
脳は
electrical signals between
ニューロン
cells
と呼ばれる
called
細
neurons.
胞の間を電気信号が伝わっていくことで働いています。
I feel like I'm in a real lecture.
What we call memories are just
記憶というのも
electrical signals and
実
they
は
are
こう
controlled
い
by
った
the
電気信号の
electrical
伝わりの一つなのです。その働きを制御しているのが海馬傍回と言ってもいいでしょう。
He talks faster than the girl can translate.
In other words,
つまり
electrical signals passing through
電
the
気信号が
peripheral
海馬
cortex
傍回を出入りすることで記憶は作られていくんですね。
that was a foundation for
そこで
personal case.
マキセ・クリスはこの論文を書いた日本人研究者です。
And excuse me, I mean, Ms. Makise, one of our
マキセ
researchers.
研究員は考えました。
You see here, electrical signals, signal patterns. There's
海
several
馬傍回を通る電気信号が電気信号のパターンと大脳皮質の
The host stand to have trouble with her interrogation or I can't even say any words anymore. But that word. She was getting confused. No matter how good you were with language interpretation, there we go, for a long period of time has to be difficult. I once read an article on the internet that said even a professional can't do it for more than 20 minutes. The international confused and live broadcast from overseas was actually handled by a team of people switching off. Or maybe was she having trouble because whose name came up? Dr. Lipstick. Yeah, that's what it's called now. So she was having trouble and cut her off.
すみません。
Ms. Makise, focus on the patterns
マキセ
entering
研
and
究
exiting
員は
the orbital cortex.
海馬傍回を出入りする電気信号のパターンに着目しました。
By analyzing those patterns,
そのパタ
she
ー
was
ン
able
が
to gather data on which
大脳
neurons
皮
in the
質の
cerebral cortex
どの記憶と対応しているのか解析を行って完全なデータを得たのです。
This data allows her to take
これによって
the memory signals
記憶という曖
and
昧で
convert them
アナロ
into
グ
a
な
digital
ものを
combination of
電気
electrical
信号
signal
の
patterns
パ
which
ターン
form
の
the basis
組み合わ
of
せ
its
という
theory.
デジタルなものに変換する基礎理論が確立されたのです。
Ms. Makise published her research
これが
in several journals.
サイエンス誌に掲載された彼女の論文です。
Okay, make faster.
And now, based on her theory,
そして
our
現在
team has developed a system
私
for
たちの
storing
チー
human
ムは
memories as digital
そ
data.
の理論をもとに人間の記憶をデジタルデータとして取得するシステムを開発しています。
A wave of whispers swept across the theater.
In other words,
それはすなわち
this system allows human memories
人
to
間
be
の記
stored
憶を
and
コンピュー
accessed
ター
by
に保
computers.
存しそれを活用するシステムということになります。
The whispers turned into a low roar. What are we, animals now? I see. So even after her death, her research was being carried on. Of course. Maybe it was nature that it would be. natural that it would be. That was the basic theory of time leaving, which I had proven myself, even if I couldn't never prove it to anyone else in the alpha world. My memories had been turned into data and stored on the computer. There was no doubt about it. And with Dr. Stick was talking about right now was the basic technology required for this process.
At present, we are
現
attempting
在
to apply this
私たちが
research
行
to two
っている
major
プロジェク
projects.
トは
The first is medical
主に
treatment.
2つです。1つは医療分野への応用です。
The side of the projector changed.
For this application, we've
こ
been
ちらは
cooperating with the
精神生理学研究所
Physiological
と
Psychology
共同で行っているプロジェクトです。
By passing data from a computer to
コ
the
ンピューターに保存した記憶データを会話妨害を通して再び元の脳に書き戻すというもので、
Incredible!
A man speaks English and Japanese, apparently. Someone who looked like a grad student in the front row shouted. Doctor didn't seem put off by the interruption. Maho continued with her interrogation.
You don't believe it?
With the
I know
interrogation.
how you feel.
信じがたい
Thinking
で
the
す
same
か。
thing if I were you.
その気持ちは理解できます。私も皆さんの立場であればそう言ったでしょう。
But let me just ask you.
しかし
Can you imagine
この研究に私たちは手応えを感じています。これが実用化できればどんなに素晴らしいことでしょう。
He goes, let me just ask you, and then she goes, but we feel the research is making real progress.
We could treat memory loss in
例えば
secondary or
老化による記憶障害、
that currently have
あとはアルツハイマーなど
She's
そう
adding
し
her
た
own
ものへ
words
の
to this.
対処療法が期待できます。
anyone's memories could be
患者の記憶をデータとして自動的にバックアップしていくのです。
even if a memory is lost,
記憶が失われたとしても
it's possible to
その都度 PC にアクセスし
and we can store data in
脳
the
内
brain.
にデータを再インストールすることが可能です。
We could halt the progress
そ
of
れによって忘却の進行を食い止められるのではないか。私たちはそう考えています。
Eventually, it would be
最終的には会話妨害から PC 内の記憶データに常時アクセスできるようになるでしょう。
So if the blame were to loss
そうすれば
functionality,
脳機能が失われた状態、例えば脳が激しく損傷したり萎縮してしまった場合などですが、
the system would essentially
そのような状態でも
whatever part of the
変わら
brain
ず
was
脳
fired.
機能を維持できます。
Think of it like an
あた
external
か
hard
も
drive.
外部ストレージと同じように。
External storage had to be a thing to learn about later. A strange feeling gripped the hall. Part of it was shock and feeling that they were witnessing an announcement of the incredible technology. Part of it was scriptive that a system like that could even actually work. Part of it was relevant at the idea of playing around with a human brain like that. An experiment born of all things. Those things pass from one member of the crowd to another. The doctor raised his hand to encourage questions.
I'm seeing some of you have questions.
どうやら2つ目のプロジェクトをお話しする前に質問を受け付けないといけないようですね。
Will they transfer her words into English form?
I'll answer as many as I can. Go ahead.
できる範囲でお答えします。どうぞ。
Many raised their hands. The whole crowd did. I could tell that there was a wide age range of people interested, both young and old, raising their hands. The doctor pointed to a questioner. This was the first question. Sampling would be required when digitally analoging memories. Does that mean information would be lost? The professor nodded as he listened to the question in Japanese and began to respond in English when he spoke or finished. Maybe he was able to understand Japanese, but not speak it.
Let me replace
そ
that.
の質問を言い換えると
Let me answer that question with a question.
You're talking about attempting to
オーケストラの生演奏を WAV のデータに保存する際生演奏の全てを完璧に記録することはできないと
Alright, a WAV file. We can go to Microsoft Media Player now.
That's certainly a concern.
確かに
It's
そ
one
の
of the
懸念はあり
most
ます
pressing issues our
現在の
research
研
is
究で
addressing right now.
最も困難な問題の一つです
Now, if the intercerebral network
脳
is
内の
simple
ネットワークが
almost for
神経伝達物質のオンオフだけで
it would be easy.
つまり二進数的にデータのやり取りをしているのであれば簡単な問題でした
He said easy and she said simple.
After all, that's
それ
our
は
Oh, that
computer
was
デジタルデータと同じことだからです
Unfortunately, intercerebral
しかし
transmission
実際には
substances and signals are
伝
much
達
more
物質や
analog
電
than
気
they
信
are
号は
digital.
脳内でアナログ的に変化することが分かっています
So at present, the best
この
solution
問題に関しては
is simply to store data
今の
at
と
the
ころ
highest possible
より
sampling
高い
rate.
サンプリングレートでデータをサンプルする方法しか手段を持っていません
In musical tunes, you could
音
say
楽の話で言えば 44.1kHz よりも 48kHz 48kHz よりも 96kHz でサンプリングするといった具合です
English transferred into Japanese, printed in English. That
It's
makes all
still digital
sense.
data approach,
それによっ
but
て
the information
デジタルでありながら
is as close as
ア
possible
ナログ
to
データ
analog
に近い情報を得ようとしています
Little by little, the mood in the room was turning to disappointment. People were beginning to worry if there was just a pretty theory that wanted to work in reality. More questions came. All of the questionnaires were skeptic of the professor's theory, and many of them seemed to be outright challenging him. I started to get upset. This was Dr. Ku's research, but it was also Kazumaru, I don't know. I knew better than anyone that it worked, and a sight of so many people who refused to give it a chance infuriates me. Were these people really scientists? I tried to keep myself under control and look back towards the podium. Was she mad? She certainly looked disappointed. Dr. The disc was very proper with the rude questions, acknowledging the problems with the theory. She was very difficult. Her anger was starting to seep into her interpretation too. I felt a kind of kinship. The questions and answer session continued.
そもそも
Oh my God.
これは医学的に無謀でしょう。デジタルデータを脳に書き戻すなんて絶対に不可能だ。正気の沙汰ではない。サイエンス誌に掲載されたあの論文も読みましたが、にわかには信じられない。ましてや筆頭著者が若干17歳の女性だったとあっては。
That was the one thing I couldn't ignore.
あなたね
Is that me?
あ
We're doing Phoenix right now? What? The two people on the stage and the entire audience all turned towards me at once.
やってみもしないで何がわかるって言うんだ。最初は無理だと思われてた技術なんてこの世にいくらでもあるじゃないか。でもそれを克服した研究者がいたからこそ今があるんだろう。ただ批判するだけじゃ何も生まれない。
The whole theater was silent. But I didn't regret standing up.
あなた
You. On the stage, Miho was staring at me in shock. And as for Dr. Lick, I'm calling him Lick, I saw a flash of white teeth as our eyes met.
Ouch, he's wearing something.
He started to applause and speak English to me. Why was he applauding? That makes me think things embarrassing.
素晴らしい。彼はなかなか大したやつだ。ですって。
Miho transferred the professor's words for me to hear.
Nonetheless, a scientist must
ただ
always
し
remain composed.
科学者たるもの常に冷静でなければいけない。
The only time when it is
大
possible
声で
to
怒鳴っ
shout
てい
is
いのは
when your
実験
experiment
が
is a
成功
success
した
and you
時
say,
の
"We did it."
We did it.
He said it and she translated the same way.
And that should be enough.
それだけで十分だそうですよ。
すみません。
I lowered my head and sat down. I thought I was calm, but I guess I let my emotions get away from me. I haven't grown up at all in the past 6 months. If Kazu was here, she'd make fun of me again. I could feel the rest of the audience staring at me coldly. It hurt. If I could have left, I would have wanted to, but it was too interesting to hear. And hearing the rest of Dr. Lick's talk to move.
And anyway, moving on.
それでは皆さん、そろそろ次
Moving
に。
on.
Oh, first, a round of applause,
でも
please, for our
その
great
前
friend.
に勇敢な彼に拍手をお願いします。
Oh no, please no.
Men like him are what
彼
drives
のような
scientific
挑
progress
戦者
and
こそが
end up the
科学
core
を
of
進歩させ
remarkable surveys.
あっと驚くような理論を作り上げるのです。
He may even become the third
彼なら
Einstein.
きっと第3のアインシュタインになれるかもしれませんよ
Einstein,
ね。
the theory of relativity.
The second Einstein, of course,
ち
would be
なみに
my slightly
第
fussy
2のアインシュ
assistant.
タインはここにいるちょっと小うるさい私の助手。変なこと言うのはやめてください、教授。
Audience chuckled. Sheesh.
さて、ここで私はしばらく通訳をお休みさせていただきます。これから私よりも優秀な通訳が登場します。これが私たちのチームが今最も力を入れている2つ目のプロジェクト、アマデウスシステムです。
When she finished speaking, Miho walked to the back of the stage. As Dr. on the PC screen was displaying on the projector. And then I hear a voice.
皆さん、初めてお目にかかります。
The moment got louder than before, but it felt more uncertain than surprise. On the screen, I could see a detailed 3D model of Miho, the girl who just began interpreting.
ちなみにこれは映画などで有名なドリンクワークススタジオに作成してもらったモデルです。
Drunkwork Studios. Miho climbed in front of the back of the stage.
声については私のボイスサンプルをデータベースにして日本の山名が作ってくれました。
Yes, because nobody knows Yamaha. This was CG. Computer generated. It sure looked real to me. The professor said something into the laptop's microphone, and then the 3D model of Miho on the screen began. The screen moved its mouth.
私はヒアジョ真帆です。正確に言うなら78時間22分前のヒアジョ真帆から派生した存在ということになります。
you listen carefully, you might be able to hear something slightly off. But it sounds far more human than any artificial voice I've ever heard.
先ほどから皆さんの質問を聞かせていただいていました。教授はどうして私を早く紹介しないのかと、とてももどかしく思っていましたよ。以前から感じていましたが、どうも教授は人が悪いようですね。まったくだわ。
Oh, and the screen spoke with a slight inferior expression, and the whole wall nodded in agreement. Dr. Liv simply smiled. What was going on here? Part of this was their biggest project. The rest of the audience didn't seem to have any more of a clue than I did.
皆さんの多くは疑問に思っています。人間の記憶をデータとして取り出したり、それを保存したり、さらにはそのデータを活用したり、そんなことが本当に可能なのかと。それでは私は一体何でしょうか。私は78時間23分前のヒア城真帆の脳内から取り出された記憶を持ち、そのデータをベースにして動いているのです。
What did she just say? Professor said something else in a separate English and asked her on the screen translated. But she, if she was the right word, hesitated and went silent. I looked at the real Mole, and she was responding sounded the same way.
教授、今のは。教授、今の発言はセクシャルハラスメントとして大学に訴えてもいいでしょうか。
Dr. Liz laughed cheerfully and responded to her. The conversation was in quick English, and over half the audience couldn't understand it. The real Mole and took back the microphone.
教授はですね、私に対して、いえ、私の記憶で動作しているこのアマデウスに対して質問に答えてごらんと言いました。いつ頃までパパとお風呂に入っていたかとか、初恋はいつだったかとか、何でも答えられるだろうと。ああ、もうそれ以上通訳しなくていいわ。恥ずかしいからやめてくれないかしら。私はそういう質問には一切答えないわよ。
The professor said something else and on the screen and turned away.
クレジットカードの番号なんてもっと言えません。あと1週間前に着ていたパジャマの色なんて覚えてるわけないです。
Different than a typical AI, I couldn't tell that much. It wasn't answering the questions it was given, because they were embarrassing. It programmed to respond like it certain questions for the demonstration. It was possible that all it was, but it was convincing wasn't programmed in advance. The rest of the crowd seemed to reach the same conclusion I did, and the whispers started to turn to surprise.
ねえちょっと、いい加減このいたずらな子供を何とかしてくれないかしら。何をしたいのか理解はできるけど、とにかく恥ずかしいわ。
The copy of Maho was complete to the original. It felt like I was watching a pair of twin sisters talking.
いたずらな子供ではなく、レスキネン教授が面白がってなかなか説明してくれないので、代わりに私がお話しします。
Maho walked back to the professor.
皆さん、もうお分かりかと思いますが、アマデウスは自分が話していいこととそうでないこと、 あるいは話したいことと話したくないことを自ら判断して喋っています。私たちはアマデウスにそういったプログラムを一切施していません。彼女は与えられた私の記憶からそれを独自に判断し、自律的にそういう行動をとっているのです。そしてこれは先ほどの医療分野への応用とは方向性が真逆になってしまい、研究所内でもずっと議論が交わされていることですが、私は不必要な情報をいつの間にか忘れてしまうというか、記憶の引き出しから出してこられなくなるのです。皆さんと同じようにです。例えば1週間前に着ていたパジャマの色、確かにそれを知っていたはずなのに今は思い出せません。そのような情報は生存していく上で必要がないからです。これも皆さんと同じです。このようにアマデウスは記憶のインプットやアウトプットが人間のそれと非常に近いのです。これは私たちも驚くべき結果として研究を重ねている最中で、まだ詳しくは解明されていません。
Finished up, Dr. Lichten took the microphone back. She resumed interrogating for him.
However, what really surprised us
さらに
However,
私た
stop
ち
there for the night. Quick save. I believe we'll stop there for the night because I want to. So until next time, we'll come back and see how this time travel professor stuff works. So long.